This is T. Corman of the SCP Foundation, continuing Dr. Campbell's request. SCP-2373, also known as Behind You. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2373 is currently contained within a Class A containment chamber at Site-19, separated from Hallway 284 by an airlock. The doors leading into the chamber are only to be opened consecutively upon entry. No fewer than 2 non-D-Class personnel are to enter SCP-2373's containment chamber. D-Class personnel are to enter the containment chamber alone. Description: SCP-2373 resembles a malnourished, hirsute humanoid. Black bristles cover its epidermis, and its lower body has been severed at the abdomen. SCP-2373's eyes remain constantly open. If no human subject is present within SCP-2373's direct line of sight, it remains in a dormant state on the floor of its containment chamber. If a single human subject enters within SCP-2373's direct line of sight, SCP-2373 will animate via telekinetic suspension, swiftly repositioning itself directly behind the subject. This movement is extremely fast. Subjects do not acknowledge SCP-2373's presence as it enters its active state, as the speed of its movements upon animation surpass human visual perception of motion. SCP-2373 will then remain suspended behind the subject's back, remaining limp and occasionally shuddering. SCP-2373 will follow the subject, constantly altering the position of its forelimbs and swiftly acting in accordance with the subject's movements, ensuring complete unawareness of its presence. This effect is perpetuated until SCP-2373 is outwardly observed by a third party, attacked, or obstructed by a solid, where it will relocate to an environment in which no one or no human individuals are present. If this is not possible, SCP-2373 will re-enter its dormant state, facing against the nearest wall and away from all human individuals. SCP-2373 casts no shadow, bears no reflection, and is incapable of emitting sound upon physical contact with external surfaces beyond 4 decibels. SCP-2373's movement in its active state can only be observed electronically, through transparent solids, or by non-human individuals. While in its active state, SCP-2373 has occasionally been known to flinch, momentarily clutching its amputated abdomen in pain. The source of the amputation is unknown, but its cut is consistent with that inflicted by a rotary blade or bandsaw. Centered about the amputation or on the epidermis is a faint, incorporeal transparency, similar to that exhibited by previously contained spectral, invisible, and/or intangible entities. Current hypotheses suggest that SCP-2373 is or was a Type 4G phantasmic entity, which somehow underwent partial re-embodiment, subsequently prohibiting its ability to control its outward form. Looks like there's a footnote here. Footnote: Type 4G. Any spectral entity possessing the ability to visibly and/or physically manifest and demanifest at will. See document 008-REF, Captain N. Barat's Disquisition Guide to Paranormal Activity, for a full list of phantasmic entity classes. Okay, so looks like we have yet another thing that will get behind you as soon as it can. But luckily this one doesn't immediately go for the breaking of the neck, which is a plus, but only to such a degree. But that was SCP-2373, Behind You.